Today we will look at the unit. You will especially need the unit when creating coordinate systems, diagrams, or for understanding units of measurement. We will explain the unit based on the coordinate system. For this, we will need Plato's trick from the start video again. You can see the parallel world at the top, and at the bottom we have the normal world. In the parallel world, we can think of the unit as something vague, as a kind of cloak. The unit is also called 1, and we can use the symbol 1 to refer to the unit in the parallel world. According to the philosopher Plato, the unit in the parallel world is something absolutely equal to itself. It is something indistinctive, and it consists of no parts. Therefore, the unit exists only in the parallel world, as there isn't such a thing in the normal world. Mentally, we can form the unit as we like. We can stretch it to the top and the bottom, or increase and decrease it. Mentally, we can now bring this unit from the parallel world into the normal world. From now on, we are in the normal world. We can now impose the unit on things. As soon as we impose the unit on something, we can now call that thing a unit. If we impose the unit on a football, we can say that this is now a unit. If we impose the unit on this human being, we can say that this is a unit. We can also assign several things to become a unit. For instance, these 4 footballs are a unit. Those 3 people can be called a unit. Now let us look how we can build a coordinate system with the help of the unit. Let us choose a specific area on our tablet. If we impose the unit on that area, we can say this is a unit. We mark this area with a line. Thus, this line stands for a unit. Therefore, we write 0 at the beginning and 1 at the end of the line. Let us measure the unit with a ruler. We can now see that this unit is 1 centimeter, which corresponds to 2 boxes. Now we need a new sign to write this down. This sign here stands for corresponds to. Now we can add as many units as we want to the first unit to the right, to the part of the axis taken as positive, and to the left, to the part of the axis taken as negative. The whole thing is called axis. In our case, it is called horizontal. We call it x-axis. We get the y-axis if we either copy the x-axis and mentally turn it so that it is now vertical, or by creating a new y-axis where we can choose the length of the unit freely. Here we simply copy the x-axis. We turn it and call the new axis y-axis. The combination of the 2 axes is called coordinate system. However, we can also choose a different area on the tablet in order to create the coordinate system. As we mentioned, you can enlarge or shrink the unit by as much as you like, as there is no fixed length for it. Maybe you have asked yourself how to know which size to choose for the unit. The answer is, it depends on the problem you are dealing with. The problem usually states how big or how small the unit has to be. In some cases, you have to choose the length of the unit by yourself. For an elaboration on how to choose a unit by yourself, see our videos, diagram and coordinate system. Let us look at an example. Draw the coordinate system. X-axis, 1 unit corresponds to 0.5 centimeters, corresponds to 1 box. Y-axis, 1 unit corresponds to 1 centimeter, corresponds to 2 boxes. For the x-axis, we measure 0.5 centimeter to designate the length of the unit, or we simply note that 1 box corresponds to our desired unit's length. Then we add on the remaining units and label the axis. We draw the y-axis directly in its proper place. We either measure 1 centimeter for the y-axis unit, or we note that 2 boxes correspond to 1 y-axis unit. To finish up, we label the axis. Done. That's it. Happy holidays.